Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird, wonderful world. And I decided I'm going to go live. I decided for 7 o'clock in my time, and it's Saturday night. I don't expect a lot of people, but I am just going to continue making a video as normal. But you know me and how I like to talk. If I start getting onto a little subject, I'll talk your ear off. So, first thing I want to talk about is that on one on the when I went live with Larry Graves the last Saturday, he asked me if I wanted to if I could to pay him back for some of the gifts that he sent me, because he sent me Pink Floyd medal. He has sent me Paranoid by Black Sabbath. He sent me another one there, and I'm going to be doing a picture for him of his of Jinx and Mittens. You know, his two awesome cats that had passed on, and I'm going to really pay tribute to them in the best way possible. He sent me a whole bunch of cool pictures as reference, and I'll be doing up something very like I want to be drawing tonight. Tonight, not too long after I'm done wrapping this up, I'm probably going to go out for maybe a half an hour little walk, enjoy the fresh air. It'll be cooler out there, and then I'm going to come in and I'm going to draw. Now, this is going on maybe about 13, 14 years ago, when my brother was working at the Great Canadian Dollar Store here in Moncton. He had a whole bunch of these well, he could get a discount of 50% off on some on certain items. And so for I think it was for my birthday, he had bought me a pack of black and white Bristol board. And that was like, yeah, about 14 years ago. And in a pack of white Bristol board, there was 50 of them. I might have about 10 left. 10 left from that pack. And but what I do to save paper in that. Now I have used a whole Bristol board and done one big picture, but I kind of prefer taking it and measuring it out the sizes you want. I can make them all little different sizes, or I can make them pretty even and unilateral, and I can and but when I divide them in, like, say I have four pieces, that's four separate pictures. It makes it just a little bit more manageable to draw. So I am so when I'm going to be doing that picture for Larry of his cats, I'm going to make sure that they're a nice big enough size. I want to make it a nice quarter size. It has to be big enough. It's going to be a lot of detail, and I haven't used these much, and they're Dollarama. They're dollar store markers, but I bought like 5 packs. I bought 5 packs, and I still even thinking about picking up more, because I know I'm going to be using a whole lot more than you know once I get into these, because these are the best markers for the cheap. $5 Dollarama. Yeah, these markers right here. They're metallics. They're 12 acrylic paint markers. When I saw that in the store and I saw that it says acrylic, yeah, that just perfectly that that piqued my interest. Also, I want to point out that my voice might be sounding a little bit better from here on in with my videos. And I don't know why I didn't think about using it before, because when I had tried using it before and tried it out, it didn't seem to work properly. But then I just for the because I knew I was going to go live, and there's nobody watching yet, still of yet, but it doesn't matter. I didn't I didn't schedule this. It's on a Saturday night. I'm just going to be doing this as a normal video as always. Oh, hello. Finally somebody saw me. yeah, I didn't advertise. I didn't schedule this. I'm just going, just willy nilly live for the sake of going live. And I was just about to say that you might notice my voice does sound better because I am using my Blue Snowball microphone. And yeah, I don't know why I didn't use it before. I should have used it before. If Now I know if I go a little bit closer, it's probably a little bit clearer. I did a couple of tests, okay, earlier, and I did actually try playing my I did actually play my keyboard on it, and you could hear what I was playing. You could actually hear what I was playing. I might do a little bit of that playing after. Yeah, I might do a little bit. I'm still practicing. I'm still learning. So yeah, there's somebody watching right now, and yeah, ask me anything. I'm here for you. I just came on willy nilly. No, they come and they go, but it's fine. It's fine. Like I said, I didn't advertise. My usual fans haven't found me yet. I'm probably going to go for an hour. Depends. If nobody wants to watch me in the next 20 minutes, I'm probably going to close. But I'm not just going to give you empty air. I'm not just going to be sitting here waiting for somebody to watch me, because this is going to count as a video regardless of I'm still giving you some good tips. Actually, what I also want to do with these markers when I have a chance, because they do actually blend pretty well. So I'm going to be using them first of all to draw the cast for Larry. And because I know how to go about doing it, and with the markers, it's going to, because all the colors are right there. I'm just going to be using this exclusively. I'm not going to be using any other medium. I should be able to go through those pictures very, very quickly, and they'll be top quality. They'll look great. And I'm not even going to worry too much about making them look exactly like the picture, as long as I capture the essence of the personality and of the cat, and it looks like the cat, and yeah, that's all that matters. It doesn't need to match it exactly. Sometimes I try to get too exact with, like, it doesn't. It's kind of like what I do with Brad Pitt here. I mean, it looks enough like Brad Pitt, but it doesn't look exactly like, if you actually looked at the pause, because I paused it from the video from the DVD, right? I paused it from that, and then basically just trying to do it as much as I can, I just used a ruler just to get the measurement, like the head width, the head height, where the eyes are. And then once I put the details of where everything is placed, then I start putting in the detail. For anybody who's just joining me, I didn't advertise that I was going to be going live. It's impromptu. And so I keep seeing people poke their heads in here, and then they poke right out. Probably depends on what I'm talking about. They're coming in to see if I'm talking about anything interesting. I'm just kind of updating you, and again, waiting to talk to you guys and give you and answer your questions. That's what I'm really waiting for. But in the meantime, as I'm waiting, I'm just gonna, I didn't really expect anybody to show up. I said that I was going to go live on Saturday in some of my previous videos, and yeah, I didn't schedule this. I'm just going willy nilly. It's Saturday night, so I'm not expecting a lot of a lot of traffic here. So just want to show you that I bought another one. That's 9 of these now that I have, and I have been to several different Dollarama's, and they have they have more of these. So they're $4.99 each, and yeah, I put my what I put in this one is all my everything I have of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and and Frank Zappa. That's what I put in there, so that it gives me room. In this case here, I actually emptied the off of that. So yeah, I have people were wondering if I had enough room for more CDs. I have a lot of room. I have at least another 40 CDs I can fit on the rack. Well, 40 to 50 CDs I can fit on that rack easily. I still have another 100 CDs I can fit on that rack. I still have maybe another 30 I can fit on that rack. I can still fit spots in there. I can still fit spots in there. So I'm not worried yet about spots. I still have stuff in that racks. And like I said, I can buy more of these. So I'm good. I'm good. What I might want to do right now, it doesn't matter if who's watching or not. I'm doing this because I can. And if you find this interesting, you find it interesting. And if you don't, you don't. I'm just doing this because I can and because I want to. And anybody who wants to watch this after the fact, thank you. And if you end up watching this eventually after the fact, and if you haven't subscribed to me yet, don't subscribe to me. Just go watch a lot more of my videos, my actual videos first. Find out if I'm right for you, and then if you think that you're going to be watching my channel more, then subscribe. But if you're I don't want you willy nilly, clicking onto my video because you like something no, go and check out some of my other videos. I talk about all kinds of different subjects. I always try to keep it as positive and pro humanity and pro, and I love nature. I love animals. I love everybody. That's the kind of person I am. And I try to express that on my channels. My last video that I made was something completely different that I haven't tackled before, and using the OBS studios that I have to do it. I don't use it as often as I should or would like to. But yeah, I was talking about the hilarious House of Frightenstein. Frightenstein, yeah. One of my favorite shows growing up. I'm here to talk about anything you guys want to talk about. Yeah, leave me some comments. I'm here for at least another 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah, I was going to go for about an hour and a half, and just yeah, I'm just here willy nilly. I wasn't advertising. I didn't schedule it, and if you're wondering why I might be sounding a little bit better, I'll be using my blue snowball microphone from now on. I just dug it out. It wasn't working properly before, but now it is working properly. So yeah, I'm actually kind of happy with it. I gave it a little test earlier to see how well it worked, and I'm like, oh, whoa, okay. Why wasn't I using this before? Why was I relying on my computer when I had a perfectly decent little? And I guess if I do it like the TikTokers, and I can have and yeah, I can keep it. Oh, hi, Robert. I think you're the only one that's watching me at the moment. Sent to it text to your phone last night and still waiting confirmation. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Wait, let me go check that. Oh, here. I am handling the microphone. I'll just put that down, and I'll check that. I want to see what you said. So, yeah, we have to get together and hang out for sure soon. Yeah, I didn't schedule this at all. I just, I mentioned it on some of my other videos previously, but
if you've ever played the classic
get off of that.
Super Mario 64 on the 64, you might have seen this
drop out the video. I don't want to watch the video. No. No, go. Leave. Okay, let's see if I can see a message here. So yeah. Wait, here I am. And is that tonight? I am here at Xerox, and Sam and the band is playing tonight Francine and I are going on stage at 9 p.m. to open up the night, and Jeep will be filming us for Francine YouTube channel and working for on. Oh, the admission fee is $15. That's no problem. Just thought I would let you know if you're looking for something to do outside the house. And that starts at 9 p.m. We're still early enough. Oh yeah, I'll be done this live by time that starts. Yeah. Oh, because I'm going live until probably about 8:30. Maybe a little bit less now that I know this is happening tonight. Yeah, absolutely, I'll go tonight. Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, absolutely, that'd be cool. I was wondering when that was, and yeah, I didn't even notice the message. That's just to show how keen on my phone I am all the time. I'm barely ever using it. So I'd rather use my laptop for everything if I can. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be going to that show later. Yeah, and I can always draw when I come back. As long as I start the picture, that's all that matters. I'm doing some pictures for Larry Graves. I'm going to be doing some pictures of his drawings of his cats. And I'm going to be using this Bristol board here to do it. Sometimes the hardest thing for me to do when it comes to drawing is starting. But once I start something and it starts going good, then I get the bug. Then I get the bug and I want to get back to it. But I just have to start it, and I gotta do it tonight no matter what. I wanted to do it last night, but I was hanging out with some old childhood friend of mine, and then I did that video of the hilarious House of Frightenstein, which was again one of my favorite shows. Go check that out. I did that yesterday, and I still got some more video ideas coming up. And what was I going to say? It was last night. Oh no, I totally. Oh yeah, so. Oh yeah, no, I totally forgot because I was hanging. Yeah, it was because I was hanging out with my buddy, and I wasn't really looking at the phone. And then after that, I just had it focused. I wanted to make a video. Yeah, I should have. I wish I would have looked at that, because if I would have known about that, I would have went to that, and I would have postponed it. Definitely, I would have postponed my video until today. I would have did the video today instead of yesterday. I definitely would have gone to the show if I would have. I should have known. I should have been a little bit more, But I get so preoccupied sometimes with doing this and that yeah, I kind of forgot. I do apologize. I really would have liked to have gone, but there's going to be more. There's going to be more stuff in the future for sure. I definitely want to go. Whatever, yeah, whatever concert, let me know, and I will do my best to go. Absolutely. It's terrible. I wish I would have went to that. Yeah, I would have. I would completely postponed it and doing that video yesterday and went to the show. Definitely. Talking to my friend yesterday, though, he lives in Montreal. In about a week or so, I'm going to be doing a live interview on StreamYard. Okay, where he's going to be talking. He has a cool collection of something. He does a couple of things, and it's a really awesome hobby. He's very good at it. One thing he's really good at of doing, and the other one he's really knowledgeable about the collecting. He's a collector of this one thing, and then he builds something. I'll get to that once we get to that. I don't want to spoil anything because I think it's a cool little surprise. And his enthusiasm for the subject, because when I asked him about it last night, because I am curious about it, I asked him a whole bunch of questions, and I said, well, the questions I have about his hobby, I'm sure you guys would love his hobby. Oh yeah, I'm sure I did. Oh, you guys are not seeing these. Sorry, I'm talking to Robert. For everybody who's not I'm a little slow tonight, I guess, because I'm not paying attention. Yeah. So Robert said he said I sent a text to your phone last night and still waiting for confirmation. So there was a show last night with a guy named Sam Mayet, and I wanted to go to the show. So like when I said, yeah, I'd like to go, like when I looked at the message, I said, oh, if it was tonight, yeah, I'll go definitely, because it's supposed to start at 9 p.m. But it was last night, like as Robert said there, and then that I missed a great show from Sam Mayet. Yeah, I'm sure I did. I'm kicking myself now for not checking it. So yeah, it is totally my bad, because I would have loved to go. But like I said, keep me informed if any other shows coming up. It doesn't matter who they are, really. Like I said, I do want to go to more venues. Absolutely. I like getting out. I like doing things with other people and being with other people and mingling, and that, like, yeah, there's just I'm not the type. Although I can be a hermit, right? I really don't want to go into any type of hermit tendencies. I like going out. I like mingling. I like talking to people. I like making friends. I like I mean, I don't like to party, not like I would have in my teens, or whatever. But I never was a party guy anyway. But yeah, but still, I like going out, and I still like mild parties, like low key parties where it's just a cool get together about about a half a dozen to a dozen people who are all very like minded and calm, and we're having a cool discussion, and everybody's getting along, and we're not one of these rowdy parties where there's loud music and everybody's drinking, and not that kind of party. I'm talking about a low key kind of cool get together party. That's the kind of parties I like. Just offering a little extra. So anything you guys want to know? Any album reviews you want me to talk about? I'm it's only Robert watching me at the moment, but again, if you guys are watching this back again once I post this, because it'll be posted pretty much after, I'm not gonna get rid of it. I don't like I said, I don't care how many people are watching, if it's only one person or 20 people. It's Saturday. I expect people to be out having fun on a Saturday and not be inside here on your computer watching me. That would be one of the points of this. Just because I'm here on the internet doesn't mean you need to watch me. But I do appreciate it. I really do. And so I don't think I'm going to be staying live too much longer, because it doesn't look like I'm attracting a big crowd. If I would have, I'm next time I do this, next weekend is a long weekend. It will be a long weekend. I will have 3 days off, and I'm going to do whatever I can to. I'll even schedule it, and I'll stick to that schedule. I'm going to schedule for next Saturday afternoon. Next Saturday afternoon, I'll go live, and I'll schedule it not long after I post this one. Yeah, I think so. I just couldn't. I was going to do another video, and then I was going to go live a lot earlier in the afternoon, but I kind of went out because it was nice out, and I had to go in and get stuff. Oh, also, I should be wearing that. Where'd they put those? Did I move them over? Where did I put those? I bought a new pair of glasses. As soon as I find where I put those. Yeah, I moved them over somewhere. Nope. So I'm not gonna play anything yet, because like I said, I haven't prepared anything, and I haven't practiced too much yet. But I want you to hear, just for a test, that you can hear that, can't you? Let's see if I can't put a bass. I'm pretty sure you should be able to hear that. Like I said, I dusted out the Blue Snowball microphone here, and I think I'll be using that from now on. Because when I did my test earlier and I played it back, there was no warble, there was no cutting out. Everything sounded pretty decent, even at this distance. It's like a good uh 16 inches away from me. So yeah, so yeah, I think I might be using this from now on. I don't know why I haven't used it before. I mean, I bought it one. I bought it out. I plugged it in. I tried it out, and for some reason, I guess it didn't wow me. I thought I was. I guess it wasn't. My expectations of what I thought it was going to do didn't work, but I didn't think that it would clean up the bad sound issues I was having. Like stupid me again, like not thinking, missing the show last night, me not having just to show you how human I am, how human CG AI is not can't do stuff like that. You're not gonna have an AI being all human like that. So I think I'm gonna let you go. It's 7:30 here in Atlantic Canada in New Brunswick. So it looks like I'm all I have on. Let me know. Let me know what you Actually, you can, if you ever with Francine and you want to leave me a message on Facebook. I get my notifications for my Facebook messages. You can always leave a message with Francine's Facebook, on her messenger to me, and I will get that message. That one, I get alerts for those all the time. I don't always get alerts on that other thing. Like um even when work alerts me for work what time I'm starting, I have to remember to look, because I don't get notifications for those. It doesn't, I don't know why or how, but my phone doesn't vibrate or ring or anything for that. I have to know to look to see if, and somehow I missed your message, because like I said, I would have guaranteed I would have gone to the show last night 100%. Like I'm kicking myself now for not going. I really am. All right. Yeah, I guess that's going to be it for me for tonight. I will have a much better presentation for you guys next week. Like I said, I'll be advertising, basically, scheduling a live for next Saturday afternoon, probably about 4 p.m., at Atlantic Standard Time. So yeah, so look forward to that. We'll be having more videos coming up this week. I will be preparing for Sparks Timber for sure, because that is going on. And Larry Graves today, one last good piece of news for me before I let you all go, is that Larry Graves notified me today that Sparks is going to be releasing in the next couple of months a special edition for Indiscreet and Big Beat, which I don't have. So I don't have those, and because they're hard to get right now, they're very expensive to get on Amazon and stuff. So I don't have those two albums. But if everything is, if there's a reissue for those two, for Big Beat and Indiscreet, I'm so happy to get to be able to. I'll get those guaranteed 100%. I will be buying those once they're available. Right now, they're not available to order or anything, but once they do, just knowing that they're coming out, thanks to Larry for letting me know. Yeah, I definitely want to get those. I gotta get more Sparks albums. I need them all. I got a good lot of them, and yeah. All right, so okay, this is it. And I love everybody out there. If you're watching this after the fact, there's not many people joined me on the live. A lot of people poked in. All I have is my great friend Robert chatting with me, and I do thank you very much for at least chatting with me. You're the only person, but it's all good. This is just, like I said, just 100% for the fun of it. I had no expectations. I wasn't expecting anybody to really show up at all. So it really doesn't matter. This is just a little bit of a curiosity on my channel. And eventually I want to put a proper thumbnail to it. I don't have anything really thought up yet, but I want to put a proper thumbnail for that. All right. If you haven't subscribed to me, please do, because I will love you forever. Greatly appreciate it. Don't be afraid to hit the like button, of course. Leave me comments, absolutely, because I want to hear from you. Tell me what you think of everything, and be honest. Be honest. Don't be mean, but be honest. Let me know what I can improve and all that good stuff. And I'll try to. If you have a request for something, I can't always do everything. That is requested from me. But if I can do it, I will try it, And okay, everybody, please be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side. And please, everybody, have a great day, evening, morning, night, afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody. And let's end the stream. And yeah, be sure to check out more videos when they come. Bye. And end stream and later.